All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of Life on the Ave. I'm sitting here with Jenna Julian. Thank you so much for joining us today. I bet some of the TikTok and Instagram community probably already knows her and she probably doesn't need any introduction. But for those of you that don't know her, I'm going to quick jump into her bio. I'm super excited to have her here. So sit back, relax, and then we'll turn it over to you. Okay. We are thrilled to have Jenna Julian, the owner and founder of TLS Spray Tan Bar, a luxury airbrush tanning salon located in the vibrant downtown of Pitman, New Jersey, and opening soon in North Wilmington, Delaware. With the motto, not your average spray tan, TLS Spray Tan Bar has redefined the custom spray tan experience since 2019, offering revolutionary formulas, skin-enhancing products, advanced techniques, and genuine hospitality. Jenna, a master spray tan artist and educator, has created a space that's not only dedicated to delivering the best spray tans, but also making every client feel safe, cozy, and welcomed. At TLS Spray Tan Bar, each appointment includes a detailed consultation where clients work directly with a master certified artist to choose the perfect shade and enhancements for their unique skin tone and their desired results. It's all about you, and Jenna and her team go above and beyond to ensure a personalized and comfortable experience. In addition to being a successful entrepreneur, Jenna also mentors other spray tan artists, sharing her expertise and helping others thrive in the spray tan industry. So welcome.
That just made me sound so good.
You are so good. You are so good. So welcome. And you're also a mom.
I am.
Sorry,
a mom.
I should have said that too.
I know. It's like the mom thing. And this sounds so rude, but like when everybody would like make it a thing, I'm a mom. I'm like, okay, who cares? Everyone's a mom.
Right.
Now being one, I'm like, no, it's badass.
It's
like
so
I just
badass.
feel like it's the best thing about me now.
Totally.
And as corny as it is, I think like he has truly changed my life and made my life so much better. It makes me truly value every day.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best thing.
Every minute.
Thank you for, seriously, thank you for acknowledging that.
Yes, I'm going to turn, and we'll get into the mom entrepreneur life. So let me turn it over to you. How do we get here? Kind of like your journey and story to where you're sitting today. Wrapped up in a couple seconds.
I know, in a couple seconds. It's so hard. And I've had this question so many times over the years, but I went to college, like most of us, started out there. I actually went to UD.
Nice.
For a couple of years, and I wanted to be in finance. I don't even know what that meant. I think I just thought I was going to like wear a suit and boss boys around. Like I had no idea. And then finally, I had a friend that I met there who's still one of my best friends to this day, and she was doing makeup in the dorms, and I'm like, oh my God, like I wasn't into like beauty like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, like you're so good at this. Like teach me. And then it kind of struck something in me in the beauty world. So once I realized that college was just like not my vibe, I just wasn't inspired in that way anymore. And I was always working. I was always working in restaurants and serving, and I worked at like a smaller, normal tanning salon at the time. So I was like, I liked money. I like to make money and I like to work, but I did not like studying. And also I found out as an adult that I have ADHD. So it was very hard.
Nice. Great. Would have been nice to know sooner.
It would have been way nicer to know sooner.
So did you drop out?
I dropped out, and then I was like, well, I can't drop out and not give my parents some sort of a plan that I'm going to be doing. Yeah. So I was like, I'll just go to beauty school then. And I honestly probably should have done skin esthetician, but I ended up doing all hair and realized very shortly after that when I started working in a hair salon, I'm like, this is not my environment. It was maybe the particular hair salon that I worked in. It was very intense.
Yeah.
And it was a great salon. You could learn so much there. And honestly, in hindsight, I think I did learn a lot about like luxury experiences from that salon. So it was a blessing in a way.
Right.
But it also shocked the hell out of me. And I was really intimidated. And I was like, we're not doing this anymore. So I decided to be done with hair. I went back to strictly bartending. I ended up getting a job in fine dining in Center City, Philly.
Wow.
I worked there for a few years, and with that job as well, I learned a lot about hospitality, like genuine hospitality, and what it takes to really hone in on that type of clientele that's willing to spend a little bit more money, but like what can you do to bring more value without necessarily spending more money? So they were really about hospitality in that sense. So I learned so much, and during that time, one of my friends was spray tanning out of her house just for funsies. And I'd never really gotten like a real spray tan other than one of those booths. And she was so good at it. And I was like, oh my God, I love this feeling. And on a whim, I was like, will you just like teach me how to do this? And she did. And I started picking it up, started watching some YouTube videos, took some like online courses that were like $80 or $100. and ordered everything. And I just started spray tanning my friends in my South Philly apartment. And then I saw somebody post a YouTube video that said that she was doing mobile. And I didn't know anybody that did mobile spray tanning.
How long ago was this? What time
This
frame?
was almost 8 years ago.
Okay.
So I was like, I knew people were doing it on the West Coast. It was huge. You know, like it seemed like a celebrity thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I was like, let me do this over here. And I'm sure there were other mobile artists. I just didn't know of them. So when I started doing that, I just got on social media and just started promoting it. And at the same time, though, making sure that I was constantly studying on my own. Again, watching tons of YouTube videos of other spray tan artists, going in the Facebook forums of all the artists, reading. I would spend like 3 or 4 hours a night reading through everything just to see like what they were struggling with, or like certain solutions they liked, or techniques, or they would send client photos of like, this is what happened to my client, so make sure you don't do X, Y, and Z. And I just built the mobile business while I was still bartending. And then after about 1.5 years of the mobile business, I found a spot and I was like, I don't really want to drive around all over the tri-state
I'm over
anymore.
it.
I was
Let
so
them come
over
to
it.
me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got to a point where maybe I wasn't necessarily ready client-wise to open a spot, but I knew that the mobile thing was going to extremely exhaust me, because I would literally be like in Northeast Philadelphia and then go down the shore in New Jersey.
Right.
Yes. And like I would take any client that wanted me. Like I would not say no to anybody, which is a blessing and a curse.
Right.
But it got to a point where I was like, if I really want this and I want to create an environment that I want, I can't really do it in somebody else's home. Like I have to build it and make it a certain way to create the type of vibe that I wanted. So
awesome.
I found a spot and we just went from
And
there.
you just jumped head first.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I did.
What was that process like? Like, do we just go get a loan and we just like cross our fingers? Do you have family that's helping you? Like, how does that work?
I love you so much for this question, because this is so real, especially now. Like the second location, like I literally took out a second mortgage out on my house.
Yeah.
Like, so people think that like, oh, this first location of mine is so successful. I have all this extra
No,
coin
not
to
how
open
it
up.
works.
It's not how it works.
Yeah.
So that's super transparent. But yeah, I actually did a lot of it on my own. I saved like as much cash as I could. I took out a very small loan. My now husband at the time gave me some money as well. My parents did help me out a little also. So it was kind of like all different.
Yeah.
But the investment that I made in that first salon was so minuscule compared to this new one.
Yeah.
So I kind of bootstrapped it in a way.
Yeah.
And I did things in stages, because I opened that salon by myself. Like no one worked there. It was just me. So I really only started with like one spray tan room with only one room of equipment. So as I grew, then I bought more equipment. So I didn't like fully do everything all at once because I didn't have the money.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I did it. But now, like, this is now 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So now everything is so much more expensive. Yeah. Like the cost of building rooms
Trust me,
and
I know.
paint, and it's so much more expensive now. So I could have never done that now.
Yeah.
If it were this time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. And even with us in this space, like very similar humble beginnings of like when we first bought this building, we had no money left. Like we spent all our money to buy it.
I love that you're sharing this with me. Thank you.
So broke. So it was just me, Cole, and my husband, Vince, and there was no furniture. We had nothing in this space. We had a beer pong table and our laptops. That's it.
The important things.
It was my husband's beer pong table. It was the only table we owned.
Yes.
And we all sat right here in the middle of the room on our laptops. We didn't have a single computer. We didn't have nothing. Nothing.
This
like 6 months.
I love this. This is making me so happy.
Yeah. So you just have to you just put on your boots and you figure it out one day at a time. I love it. So tell me about your new space. Why Wilmington? Why North Wilmington? Like why this space? Why now?
It's so funny. Isn't it so funny how like your life just, if you said I would have a space in North Wilmington, Delaware 10 years ago, I'd be like,
in college.
Where's that at?
Yeah.
Like, but I've lived here now for 7 years because my husband's from here. So I moved here then. And for so long, I've had so many clients that have actually traveled from here and gone to my location in Jersey.
Yeah.
And obviously I've like developed friendships and stuff around here. And a lot of people were like, please build one here. There's nothing like it here.
Nothing.
And yeah, not that I'm aware of. I think for living here for so long, I would have definitely have heard of somebody by now or seen something on social media. And I really haven't seen anything. So one of my biggest struggles of having my spot in Jersey is, I've been commuting there for 6 years now. And then plus, not to mention all the mobile stuff I did. So it's just really exhausting, doing that. And it's really difficult to manage a place where you're not, right next door. If, we get a shipment that comes in on a Monday. We're not open on Mondays. I have to call somebody, please go over there and bring the solution in so it doesn't go bad. So I was really wanting a space that was near where I lived.
Right.
And I also really wanted a space that I could be a part of, like, the community, because I do live here. And I just felt like there was a need for it, like a genuine need for it, because there's nothing like it here.
Nothing.
So I kind of just felt like it was necessary. I was excited for it, and I knew I always wanted 2 salons. Like, I remember I wrote it like in my manifestation book a couple of years ago. I actually said 3 salons, so we'll see if we ever get there.
Woo, heard it here first. Heard it here first. No.
So yeah, that was really, I just saw the need for it, and I love that I live here. I love Delaware. I love Wilmington. I'm really happy and proud to be here and be a part of the community. My husband's a high school baseball coach. His whole family is like very big in this community. So they've made me proud of the community. So
yes, that's how it is. It's par for the course. And like once you're in, you're sucked in, and like you're all in. That's my husband too. My husband's from Delaware County, Pennsylvania. So when he moved, the deal was when we got married, he'd move here for me and we'd vacation at the Jersey Shore. So I'm a Delaware beach girl. So it was a big change for me.
Yes.
But now, like when he sees people, like people don't even know he's not from here. Like he's so Delaware.
Oh my God. I hope that's what people start to think of.
They will. They will. They will. It's only a matter of time. He's just so Delaware. And it's like his Delco accent does come out. I'm sure your Jersey accent comes out too.
You'll hear it today.
Yes. But it's like he's a Delawarean now. He's in. So tell us about your new salon. What is the feel? Like, what's the vibes? I know you have our friend helping you over there, Genevieve.
Yes,
she's the
incredible.
best. Yes, we are
God.
huge fans of hers. So I know she's helping you. Tell us about that. Tell us about like what people will feel when they walk through the door.
Yeah. So one of my biggest things, again, like going back to the genuine hospitality thing, is like I'm like this in my own house as well. Like I always make sure I have candles on, and like the lighting is a certain way, and like I want you to walk in and feel warm. Like people come in my house, if I know you're coming over, like there will be snacks out, there will be wine poured. Like we are setting a tone.
You're a Jersey mom.
I am a Jersey mom.
I love it. I
My
want a
name
Jersey
is Donna.
mom. Yes, I love it.
Yeah, so that's the vibes that I've always, and I do set that up in Jersey as well. Like that's totally our vibe. But because of that specific location, and because I didn't have so much money at the time, and I was limited in space, I couldn't really build it the way I wanted to. So this one is basically built from the ground up.
It's a blank canvas.
Completely.
Yeah.
So it's a complete brand new build. So I have been thinking about the space as well too for 2 years.
Wow.
So I knew exactly the way I wanted it to look and feel. So the first thing is just coming in and feeling like safe and warm and calm, especially because of what we do. It's such a vulnerable experience to go into a room with a stranger.
Yeah, butt naked.
Butt naked. So that's why I also like the lounge and the lobby, and we have a custom bridal suite as well, which I'm really excited. Yeah,
we'll talk about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. That's something that was like my number one on my list when I opened a new location, because like we love our brides.
Yeah.
But those spaces are a lot more warm and, just funsies. And then the spray tan rooms are very dark, because you don't want to be naked in a room with all the lights on.
Like medical lights.
No, like I would never. So,
I love that.
Yeah, and they're like, they're smaller, and it just makes people feel cozier.
Yeah, intimate.
So exactly. So that's, every single piece of it has been like finely curated and like really thought, like I will be up till 4 o'clock in the morning, or like wake up out of my sleep like, I didn't write this down, or I didn't tell the contractor this, or wait, where's that outlet going to be? We need to put this signage there. Like I have thought so intently about everything, and Genevieve has really helped me fully execute it.
I love that. She's amazing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about spray tans in general. So I'm an Irish girly, if you can't tell. I'm a huge proponent of spray tans. There used to be a spray tanning salon in Trolley.
Yes.
They shut down like a year or so ago. So
I wondered when they did. I remember when they were like on the corner there.
And like, were they amazing? They got the job done.
Yeah.
Right. From a spray tan perspective, it was the booth, it was the spray. So, but I'm a huge proponent of spray tans, and my sister-in-law is like up your butt on social media because she's obsessed with you too. We're both like huge, just like we always say, like if you can't tone it, tan it. And like the second we have a spray tan, our confidence goes from here to here. And like, especially someone who has been postpartum, who's gone from a size 2 to a size 14, like overnight. So it felt like a spray tan to me was like life-changing in those moments.
I know.
So tell us about someone that maybe has never done this before, like your perspective on the tanning industry, spray tanning industry. Like why is this a good route? Like what do you like, what do you promote on why you should get spray tans?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the most important reason is the safety aspect.
Yeah.
I don't even ever touch it. I never even speak on it because I just feel like it's so obvious, but maybe it's not.
Yeah.
And honestly, to this day, I even had a client yesterday. Her name was Donna.
Nice. Nice.
She's in her early 70s. She was out in the sun her whole life, never wore a lick of sunscreen, and now has all these, spots of melanoma that had been removed. And she's like, I know I'm in my early 70s, but I love being tan, and like, I need to take care of myself now.
Right.
So first and foremost, and I do want to touch for some people who probably don't know this, is melanoma can hit you whenever.
Yeah.
So you may have been out in the sun when you were 18, never wearing sunscreen one whole entire summer, in a UV bed a few times, and then wore sunscreen the rest of your life, and you can be 40 years old and that shit will pop up. Like it doesn't matter what type of skin you have. It doesn't matter how fair you are or a little bit darker like me. It does not matter. And also one of the most common cancers in the world.
Yeah.
So it's very serious. So if you can avoid it and still achieve the feeling of being tan in a much, to me, easier way, you just jump in our room for 8 minutes and you're tan.
Yeah.
As opposed to if you're going and laying out on the beach or laying in a UV bed, you got to put in work. You got to lay there for a while. You got to go every day in those UV beds. Like it's, to me, it's so much easier and obviously so much healthier for you. I think a lot of pregnant women as well, we always get asked if we spray pregnant women. We do. We always suggest for you to ask your doctor first. Obviously, every pregnancy is different. What doctors are concerned about is more about you inhaling the solution.
Fumes. Yeah.
Exactly. So we have like the Rolls Royce of extraction units.
Nice.
I invest a lot of money in these things because I do not play when it comes to your breathing and your health as a client, but also like my spray tan artists, like they're in there all day. So we have to make sure that we're having clean, fresh air. So we do have these extraction units that stand behind you that essentially suck out all the overspray so you're not inhaling that. So we do create a really safe environment for that, which is really important. But as far as like the safety of it, that's first and foremost.
Number one.
And going back to how quickly you can get color. Like I got sprayed last night at 7:30 and rinsed it off at 11 o'clock.
Did you do yourself?
No, one of my girls would
Nice.
do it. Yeah.
So you all just see each other naked all the time?
All the time. It's like, I literally am a gynecologist. Like I don't even pay attention anymore.
Half the gynecologists don't even look down there for more than like 10 seconds anyway. You've probably seen more than a gynecologist, honestly.
Yes.
Because I'm sure you remember, like my baby appointments, I'd be in and out like, wham, bam, thank you, man. Yup, you're good. See you next week. And I'm like, did you even look? Like, is there even a baby in there?
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you probably see more than a gynecologist.
I honestly probably do. And it's so crazy to this day. Like I've done thousands and thousands and thousands of spray tans. I am literally not looking at your body.
Yeah.
I am literally still looking at my job.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention. I'm making sure it's laying on your skin the correct way, making sure there's nothing on your skin that's blocking it from developing, or did we miss a spot, or is there something that I need to, like, I am literally just looking at my job.
Yeah.
So for anybody who also is so intimidated to get a spray tan, and I know some amazing spray tan artists that own their own businesses and are incredible. Like I can't think of any single one of them that's like physically looking at a body and judging you.
Right.
Like it's just not our nature.
And it's like, why
Not
would
what
you
we
have
do.
gotten into this industry if it wasn't to like make people feel good?
No.
Like, yeah, you're
And
not
I
in it
have-
to critique people.
No. And I've never had an issue in all the years that I've had employees. Like I've never heard any of them say a lick about how somebody looked or what was nothing. I mean, they would be fired on the spot, but I'm just, even that have never had an issue.
That's
so
awesome.
It's just like not the
Right. It's a
vibe.
positive space.
It really is.
So what would you say? So I'm in like a mom book club and we did like a favorite things party. Like, there's favorite things. And I gave, my gift was like those like sun, like the oil that you put in your hand and like a lotion and then you like rub it on your face. What is that called? Isle of Palm?
Yes.
Yes.
Like the self-tanning drops. Yes.
So I gave those and like half the moms at the party were like, I've never spray tanned. I've never done like any of this. So what would you say to a listener that's never had a spray tan, never touched any of this, and they're interested? Like, what's day one? Do we just call? Do we have to prepare for this? Like,
Yes.
let's talk all things prep.
I love this. And I want to break it down if that's okay. Because it's very intimidating. People have never done it before.
It is. That's what my friends were like.
It really is.
They were even terrified to try that, like the simplest
like,
little
what's
drops.
gonna-
Yeah, like they thought there'd be an Oompa Loompa.
Yes. And I want to go back to that in one second because that part's really important as well. So, and I do have like a couple videos on my TikTok about this because I'm like, Because
Passionate.
everybody has to start from somewhere. And when they've never done something before, it's like when you're pregnant for the first time, right? You've gone and saw your doctor. They see a million pregnant women all day, every day for years and years and years.
Right.
It's not new to them, but for you, it's brand new. And I really try to treat every brand new client who's never done it before, like my spray tan virgins, like they're a newborn baby, and I explain it on like a kindergarten level.
Yes,
for
that's
them.
what they need. Yeah.
Yes, that's really how I do it. But you do need to make sure that you're preparing for it before you show up. So at my salon in particular, we are by appointment only. So you definitely want to schedule anytime between 1 to 3 days before your event. So let's just say your wedding's on this Sunday. You would come and get a spray tan today on a Friday. So you would schedule that with whatever artist suits your fancy. I hope it's me. And you'll definitely want to read through our website. So we have all the tan care information on our website and telling you how to prep. But the most important thing to getting a good spray tan is your skin's health. By skin health, I mean nice, exfoliated, and hydrated skin, because when it's freshly exfoliated and genuinely hydrated, that's when you're going to have the best results, the best longevity, and the best even natural fade, because a lot of people will complain about the blotchiness. Well, it's 9 times out of 10 either an application issue from the spray tan artist or because you didn't exfoliate your skin correctly. So what you want to do is a week before your spray tan, make sure you're hydrating with a really good healthy lotion at least once a day, every day, leading up to the night before the tan. I use La Roche-Posay. A lot of people will know that brand. It's like a very basic, you can get it at most drugstores. I have a whole Amazon storefront with all stuff that you can get from Amazon that are good for your spray tans. You'll lotion every single day. About 2 to 3 days before the spray tan, whichever one suits, again, your fancy, particularly 2 days before if you can, you're going to exfoliate really well with a good natural body scrub that doesn't have any fragrance to it. I use the First Aid Beauty Bump Eraser. It's really good for people with sensitive skin. Again, that's on my Amazon storefront as well if you need it. You're going to exfoliate really well. Just remove all that dead skin, and then if you do it 2 days before, your skin has a full day to like fully rejuvenate and be fresh and good. And then the day of your spray tan, you're basically going to come in dirty. You're not going to shower, you're not going to shave, you're not going to do anything day of. That's why we dress.
Interesting. That's like the opposite of what I would have thought.
I know. Everybody thinks that they should do like their everything shower right before they get the spray tan.
That's what I do.
Yes. But you will get the best results if you do that everything shower the night before.
Got it.
You're going to exfoliate 2 days before, and then the night before, do all your shaving and your funsies and all your stuff the night before. And then the day of, come in dirty. Like, I don't care if you have a little stubble on your legs or anything like that. I promise you results will speak for themselves, and the spray tan will lay so much nicer on your skin. And then as far as like going to a legitimate place, like we have so many brands, so many shades, so many options. So we will sit there and do a full consultation with you. Like, I would look at your skin mirror and I would say, okay, like, I see that you have a little bit of more of a pinkish reddish undertone. Do you see that on your skin? Would you describe it that way? And then I would kind of go from there with you of how light or dark are you expecting from this? More of like a light, subtle glow, more of a medium where you feel like you have color, but it's not too crazy? Or do you like to be really dark? Because there are girls like
some people do,
that like to be really dark.
I'm like, sometimes I'm like, F it, whatever.
Yeah, do whatever. So I kind of like to catch a pulse with you and see where you want to be. And then I'm going to select the shade based off your natural undertone. So that will complement you well so that it makes you a nice, pure brown. Because if they're not matching it based off your natural undertone, then that's when you can appear brassy and unnatural looking. So that's as the artist, if they're experienced, they will select the right shade for you. And then as far as the level of darkness, we're going to discuss that. And again, I will select the shade or the development time that you're going to need to get you to that level of darkness. But again, everyone's skin is so different. So like, even if I had you and somebody else the same skin tone as you, and we do the exact same shade, the exact same development time, you may still not develop the exact same because everyone's skin is different. So we document every single time you come in, exactly what we did, etc. And just say you were like, it's my time of the month. That can affect you hormonally, and that affects your skin. So we document that, because say you came to me every other week, Mara, and you were like, you get the same thing. And then by the 5th spray tan, you're like, something happened with it. Sometimes it's just random. Maybe you started an antibiotic, or maybe it was your time of the month, or anything. You had really high stress levels. So things like that do happen, and that's why we always document every single time. Or maybe you did tweak your shade a few different times, and you're like, I didn't really love the last one.
I want to go back to that.
So we'll know, and we'll look it up for you. So awesome. That's like That's truly what I care about the most. I feel like what makes us so different is because we spend a lot of
Yeah.
time with you.
Right. It's not one size fits all.
No, it
Yeah.
never is. And
Yeah.
even again, if you get the same spray tan every single time, it's still not always
Right.
one size fits all. And
Yeah.
that's the education portion of it. But at my salon, what's different is we spend 30 minutes with you. Whereas if most other spray tan salons, they block off 15 to 20 minutes for a spray tan slot. But like the consultation is so important to me.
Yeah.
I want to, number one, make sure you get in, settled, you have time to like get a drink, whether it's a water or a wine or champagne, and then actually have the time to do a consultation, have time to set you up in the spray tan room where I'm not just like shoving you and closing the door,
Right,
like
it's like,
telling
get naked.
yeah, like telling you where all the things are, helping
Yeah.
you get settled, there for you if you have any questions, giving you time to get undressed, do whatever.
Yeah.
And then have enough time to do a good spray tan application, and then have time to check out with you, do a post consultation, making sure you don't have any questions, you know, reminding you of the things. The process is very simple once you just know like the standard set of operations. So exfoliating 2 nights before, the night before, everything showered, day of coming dirty.
Yeah.
Let us handle it from there.
Yeah.
Don't really plan to do anything after your spray tan. That way you have time to like
Yeah. How
process
long
and
should you
develop.
wait?
It depends. For most people, if they're doing express tans, it's anywhere between 2 to 6 hours. 6
Oh, so it's
hours
same
being
day.
the dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Express tans are like 80% of what we sell because
Nice.
it's so easy.
Yeah.
You know? And then
Most
you
of the time I
rinse.
sleep in these. Even when they tell me not to, I still do.
Yeah.
They're like, you'll be good in 4 hours. And I'm like, it's noon. I'll sleep in it.
But do you like it? Yeah. See, that's the thing. If you like it like
who
that,
cares?
it's yours.
Yeah. The only
So
thing I don't like is
care.
that my bed will like be disgusting,
Yes.
which is gross. But now they sell like, you should start selling those like sleep
The
sacks.
sheets. Yes. The silk
That'd be great. Like like custom with like your brand on it. That'd be cute. But if you're encouraging people not to sleep in it, then maybe that goes against it.
I do. I'm so sorry. I got it.
It's fine. It makes me want to take a sip.
Yes. 2 minutes.
Yeah. So, all right. The next, this is what I was going to say. So the next thing I want to ask about is, so for my mom friends that have never done this, they're nervous. They've never just like stripped it down and been naked.
Yeah.
Like, do we have to be butt naked? Do we have like medium butt nakedness levels?
I will say 85% of the clientele just wear underwear.
Yeah.
So like being topless is totally normal.
Yeah.
But we do have clients that are just not comfortable, and that's totally fine as well. Just be mindful that whatever you leave on, that's going
Right.
to create a tan line. So
Right.
if you're good with it, then I don't care. You do whatever you
Yeah.
want. It's your tan.
Yeah. But I would probably like, do people just do no underwear
Yeah,
too? Like
all the
fully
time.
naked, fully naked. I'm
All the
like,
time.
at some point, like this little like piece of floss on me is not hiding anything. Like, what is it
And like,
hiding?
for a lot of people, if they're going on vacation and stuff, they don't want
Right,
that.
right.
So it's totally fine. And like, you know, we have you bend forward a little bit, pop that booty out. We'll get those little smile
Let's
lines
get 'em.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, it's all in the way of how you present things and say things to make people feel comfortable. Because again,
Yeah.
like, I'm not looking at you. I'm just like trying to make sure everything is perfect and
Yeah.
what you want it to be.
Yeah. All right. So we were just talking about this at the break. So when are we opening?
We are opening officially, real open, Tuesday, April 15th. Please book, please come. I'm
Please.
please show up.
They're going to come.
I'm so excited. So we're going to be open technically Monday through Saturdays now, which is more hours than my current salon in New Jersey. And I will be spray tanning there Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I have my manager from New Jersey. She's also coming and spending both of her time at both locations. So she's great, amazing, been spray tanning for 3 years. And then one of our other Jersey girl, Alyssa, she's going to be there as well. And then we have 3 new Delaware girls.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and they've been training for weeks now. They're like ready to rock. So we're really excited. It's gonna
That's
be cool.
awesome. Are you doing a big celebration? What's the grand opening
Yeah,
plan?
I would love I keep calling the 15th the grand opening, but I feel like it's more of a soft opening
Yeah.
to like really get into the group. But I really want to do a big party in May.
Yeah, good.
For fun.
You should. You
Yeah.
should. You should. All right, so let's pivot. There's 2 topics I want to pivot to. Which one do you do first? Social media or mom life?
We can do social media.
Okay, let's go social media. So you're big on social media, big on TikTok, very big on Instagram as well. Like, when did that kind of come to be? Like, have you always been big on content and all of that, or like what came first, the tanning salon or the content?
The content had to come first. That's like one of my things whenever I'm coaching like any of my
Yeah.
other spray tan entrepreneurs. It's you can't build something and expect people to come if they don't know about it.
Right.
You have to put yourself out there. I know it feels uncomfortable for a lot of people. Like, oh my God, Susie from high school is going to see this.
That's the hardest part.
It's the hardest part. Is
Totally.
getting past that and ignoring people. Like, they're not funding your wallet and they're not funding your business that you're putting your blood, sweat, and tears into. So from the moment I started mobile spray tan, I would tan like one client a week. I was still getting on Instagram every day, going on stories and just saying, and again, this was 8 years ago, so TikTok wasn't a thing yet. I would just get on stories and I would really teach people how to get a spray tan, because I felt like that was kind of like the gap of why people weren't getting them. They felt intimidated. They didn't really know what to do, or why their results were a certain way, etc. So I would always make sure to go on stories at least once a day when I was driving around, going to different clients, and just like show them who I was authentically. And like speaking in this tone of voice, like how I would speak
your
to my
normal
friends.
self. Yep.
Yeah. Like I think some people also think when they get on social media, you have to like put on, or it's just be yourself.
I talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
If
like you're doing too much.
Yes. And if you even go back to like our first couple episodes, like I'm like, what's up? Thank you so much for coming. Like my whole demeanor has changed.
Yes.
So like I do think you have to,
settled in.
you have to start somewhere. And then you also realize like when you're more authentically yourself, like the views and all that will climb.
Yes.
Because people see right through the BS.
Yes.
Yeah.
They see through the BS. And also you always have to remember, like with any job that you do, not just being an entrepreneur, but like some people just aren't your people and they don't like you. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But I'd rather someone not like me when I'm just being myself. Like
Yeah.
that's totally fine. You have
Yeah.
to be okay with that. And that's what's really hard about entrepreneurship, is being okay with like people not liking you. But you know, that's what the hard part about getting on social media and doing that. So I've always been on Instagram. I kind of made a mistake in my business as I grew and hired people. I was like, I don't want my business, that's TLS Spray Tan Bar, I didn't want it to become the Jenna show.
Right.
So I pulled back because I wanted it to be all of us, everybody who worked for me. And I had actually a call with a friend who I paid for her time, and she's a spray tan artist on the West Coast. And I was like, I just feel like you're so good at your social media. Like, can you just give me any sort of advice? And she was like, Jenna, you need to go back to just like putting yourself, it's your business.
It's you.
And I was like, you're so right. And when I started doing that again on Instagram particularly, it has made a world of a difference. And I do have to remember, like, I own a spray tan salon. This isn't a law firm where people are going to work here for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's a part-time job for girls who want to do something fun and be involved, but this isn't their everything. So I can't really put all of the focus onto them. Like,
so true.
It's me and my brand, and I'm going to represent it. So, and I'm going to speak to the clients.
Right.
Because essentially they're just representations of
you,
me, because I train them.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I went back to that really helped me on Instagram. And as far as my TikTok, it was originally like a TLS Spray Tan Bar TikTok, and then I just changed it to me, myself, and I, because you know, my ADHD, I didn't want to just make spray tan content. I wanted to like do stuff that I like, mom stuff, and like my Marshall's hauls and like things like that. So it got really fun, and TikTok to me is just genuinely fun.
Yes,
I really
it's
like
a blast.
It's so fun.
So fun.
You make me laugh.
I'm
so hard.
It's so funny when people that like
love you.
that don't know me in real life, and then they'll like see me on TikTok or vice versa. They're like, I feel like I'm two different, totally different humans. It's just like an outlet for me to just be silly and like capture like, this is where I was at in this stage, like looking back on when I was pregnant, postpartum, next baby, like just looking at how my face has changed. Like it's a digital scrapbook.
Yep.
Like some people will sit there and journal their life. Some people are artists and they'll create whatever. Like for me, it's TikTok. Like that's my
No, I couldn't agree more.
That's my outlet.
I couldn't agree more.
What's the most viral TikTok you've ever had?
I think it's I want to say I've had a couple, but they're all spray tan related.
Interesting.
I feel like the ones that I guess are maybe pinned are a couple of them, but yeah, they're all spray tan related when it comes to just like how to get a spray tan.
And
this
education.
Is what you should do. Yeah, all education.
Yeah.
And that's really what I care about. And that's what people like. That's why I go to TikTok.
Same.
I'm like, how do I make this recipe?
Same.
Yeah. Or how do I do this
Number one thing.
organizational
I don't
stuff?
Google anything anymore.
No.
I just type it into my TikTok search bar. Like nothing. I don't Google ever.
Same. And that's what I like. So that's what I try to do as well. Like content that I like to watch is kind of what I like to create as well.
Totally.
And that's been really helpful. And I think what's helpful in any industry is when people can get to know you, you know, obviously you're exchanging money for a service or, you know, anything, but you're really exchanging energy. And like, you know, you could have two restaurants with essentially the same type of food, but if you really like this one chef over the other one because he's like so funny and sweet, you're probably going to go to his restaurant.
Totally agree.
You know?
Yes.
So again, I just want people to get to know me and the people that I can relate to, because my clients, they literally become my best friends. Like I get invited to their weddings and go to their baby showers, and like they're my friends.
Yes.
So I want us to be able to have fun, and I want to have fun at work.
Yeah.
I want to like my clients.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it kind of helps me do that because they get to know me a little bit.
And see, like, you know, if people are coming to you every 6 weeks or every other week or whatever their schedule is, like, it helps you fill in the gaps in between of like what you're up to, what they're up to. So I'm a huge proponent of it. Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're not following her on TikTok or Instagram, definitely she's great. All right. So let's pivot to mom life. So first Spray Tan Bar you opened, you were not a mom, you were not married, it was just you?
Yes.
Yes, it was the You Show. And so now fast forward, here we are doing this again. We're married and we have a son. So how has it been different, better, challenging, harder?
It's just forced me to be a lot more intentional with my time, to be much more structured, to have a lot more routine, which honestly, I needed that anyway.
Yeah.
I realized like my early 20s were such a hot damn mess because I was all over the place. I was like working all these jobs, bartending. I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning, would wake up at 11 some days, wake up at 8 some other days. Like, nobody should be doing none of that.
No.
So it's just given me a lot of structure that I needed. And again, my Google Calendar is like truly psychotic. Like
Same.
I put in there where I'm going to
same.
take a shower.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That's how detailed I am, just because it's just how I have to be.
Yeah.
But it is hard. Like yesterday I was at work and I had to cry for a minute just because I missed him so much.
Yeah.
But I do get to spend a decent amount of time with him. But with building businesses and opening this new salon, like I have to provide for him.
Yes.
There's nothing else I can really do.
Yeah.
And I can't expect anybody else to do it for me. Who's going to do it? So it is a struggle just because you feel the guilt.
The guilt is
mom
never
guilt.
ending.
Yeah, it's all the time. And everyone tells me it doesn't get easier or go away, but like you almost get used to it.
Yeah.
Which is where I'm starting to get to.
Yeah.
But some of the days it's really hard
Yeah.
and you feel really sad. But I know that I'm doing it
For him. Right.
And I know that I'm like happy that eventually he'll grow up and like think, okay, my mom was a good mom to me, was there for me, but she also like built her own thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like a good quality to instill.
Yes. I love that. And I feel like once I had the kids, like it just put like a whole purpose on my life. Not that my life before babies was not purposeful or that anyone without kids isn't, but it was almost just like, what is all this for? We're all going to die. Like, what is all this for? And so now it's like, okay, it's my legacy. It's creating a better life for them, creating a future for them. Yeah. So it's been life-changing for me.
Truly.
And I respect people differently. I look at people differently. I see everything through a different lens now. I feel like I'm way less selfish, like for so long, like you said, like go to bed at 3 a.m., wake up at noon. Like, it's nothing's about me anymore.
No, like I'm like, okay, Jenna, you've had 2 glasses of wine. You got to cap it.
That's enough. You're done. All the fun is over. So funny. So how has he been? Like, does he come on appointments with you occasionally? Like, does he come along for the ride?
So actually, like the other week, I had to bring him to the salon because I last minute had to work, and I brought him in like as I was opening. But then my mom came and like scooped him, so it's just like navigating that. But yeah, I expect him to definitely have to come with me some days to the salon if I'm like working there, like literally bring a pack and play or bring some sort of gate and
figure
just like
it out.
block him off and. Because I plan on doing a lot of work in that salon, like, just my admin stuff.
Totally.
So, yeah, he'll definitely be there
I love
a little
that.
bit more. And I want him to get used to it.
Yes, it's his home. Yeah. I love that. All right, so we're going to pivot completely. We're going to talk about some you favorites if you're ready for that.
Okay.
So let's go first to like the self-care world. What are you doing when, you need a moment to yourself? We need to go somewhere. Are we doing hobbies? Are we crafting? Are we like, what do you do? You're the self-care queen, right? You're helping other people take care of themselves. What do you do to take care of yourself?
Oh my God, Mare. I am a self-care junkie. Okay?
Good. I'm not. I'm terrible. Yeah.
I hope some of this maybe inspires you.
Good.
I do a lot of things.
Okay.
I do normally get a massage once a month.
Okay.
I have a membership to Hand and Stone. I go to my guy on Concord Pike. I love him. He slays the house down.
Nice.
So that's my one thing I do. I do go to the gym.
Where do you go?
I was a big Orange Theory girl for a long time, but it's just kind of hard for me now to like have an actual scheduled
That's what I feel.
Time.
Yes, because I can't commit to a time the day before.
I
and
kept
what is
canceling.
yes, and then it's like you feel like a failure all day. Yes, I had to stop that too.
Yes. So even though I loved it so much. So
Yeah.
now I either just go to the regular gym, when I can, or I will do like Peloton at home.
That's what we do, Peloton.
Yes, we love Peloton.
Yeah.
And you just jump on it whenever. You can do
There's
a
no
20-minute
excuse.
ride.
There's no excuse. For me, I had to remove the excuse.
Yes.
Like, I can't get there. That 10 minutes adds up, right? Like,
Yes.
I had to remove the excuse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just going for a walk, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So now, like, the weather's starting to break. Like, I
Yeah.
love doing that. And, like, you know, you can bring the kids, whatever. So those are two of my big things. But I am really into, like, skincare. And now my thing is hair care.
Okay.
So every night, I have a 30-minute, like, full in my bathroom skincare hair routine. I just put a YouTube video on my phone, like, whether it's a podcast or
Yeah.
something that I'm watching.
Yeah.
And I just do, like, all my skincare. I have, like, red
Wow.
light therapy. I also have a sauna sleeping bag.
Nice.
So like you get in the sauna blanket and you can lay there for 40 minutes. You can read a book or you can go on TikTok or watch a TV show
Yeah.
and you sweat. So
Wow.
Oh my God. It is the best.
Wow.
Ever.
Okay.
I love that. So I either do not all the lately I have not been doing any of this
Yeah.
because I don't have time.
Yeah.
But normally once I get back into my normal routine, like I do this stuff almost every day. Like
Wow.
I'll do not the gym, but
Good
at least
for
a
you.
sauna.
Yeah.
And my skincare routine, like once the the baby's asleep and whatever, and then of course I have a wine, or tequila soda.
Okay, so that's your self-care routine. What are we doing? So we're a coffee girl. We a Starbucks girl.
Honestly, I'm a Dunkin' girl now.
Same. I'm actually a huge Dunkin' girl.
I'm a
so when
big
you said
Dunkin' girl.
Starbucks, if you had said Dunkin', I probably would have taken you up on it.
I was like, this is gonna go one way or the other. But I did have my Dunkin' this
I'm
morning.
a big Dunkin' girl.
I'm gonna get a Starbucks.
Yes,
now.
I'm a big Dunkin' girl. Okay, so you're a Dunkin' girl. What do you guys get if we're doing takeout? Like, what's your vibes on takeout?
Oh my God, we are takeout
Same.
crazies.
Entrepreneurs, we
love it.
we wouldn't survive without
No.
takeout. Yeah.
If we're doing more of like, if it's dinner time, we're big platinum dining group.
Nice,
I'm
dance.
obsessed. Okay, those restaurants are impeccable.
Patrick's people.
Oh wait, really?
He used to be at Camino.
That's my new Friday night spot.
Yeah.
I go there every single.
So he
Friday.
was a bartender at Camino. He left to be with us though.
What?
Idris.
What's Idris? Or who's Idris?
One of the workers there.
No,
Eastern guy.
I don't know. Well, so El Camino is now like I've just gravitated towards it because they're a little bit more kid friendly there.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
And they're not as busy. But Taverna, we would go to every single week, maybe
Yeah.
sometimes twice a week.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and they're right near our house, so like
Yeah,
we
so it's
bounce back
convenient.
and forth. So normally I'll do a takeout from El Camino or Taverna now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, the food.
Platinum Dining Group fan. I love that.
I love. So
Nice.
that's like normally if we're doing like more low key, it's a Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep.
But if I'm eating healthy, it's not because I'm ordering out. It's because I'm cooking at home. I do like to cook though a lot.
Good.
That's
So
my
you
other
do like to
self-care.
cook. Okay. I need to get better, and like you'll see, I'm trying to learn how to like eat at home more.
I'm so
It's
proud
a
of you.
struggle. It's really hard because both my husband and I are not like chefs by any means.
Well, and also if you don't like to cook, then you're not going to. I actually like
Yeah,
it. Like
yeah.
my husband would never. He makes a grilled cheese, and honestly, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
But that's all he
yeah.
can do.
We all have our one thing.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your go-to takeout. What about date night? If you guys do get a date night, where are we going? Like fancy schmancy Philly? What's your vibes for date
I
night?
love Philly. Like
Yeah, I can tell
he's-
you like Philly.
I love it so much. Just
your
for the
roots.
food and everything, it's fun. Definitely, we just like to go to a good dinner. Honestly, we love the movies. So our thing is like a
Cute.
platinum dining group, and then like go to the movies.
Yeah.
we
It's convenient.
Oh my God, so easy and it's
Yeah.
fun. Like who doesn't like to go to the movies?
I know.
You have to get the biggest popcorn. I put so much damn butter on it. I love it. I get a fountain soda. I literally love it. It's so fun.
Obsessed. Okay, and then last question. What local businesses do you like? Like who do you know and love that you want to shout out or that you like to frequent and support in this area?
Oh my God! Wow, I just gave all my graces to Platinum Dining Group.
I know,
love
right?
them so much.
Love them.
Local businesses. I feel like where am I going? Well, I have to shout out my Orange Theory fam in Tallyville because I
Nice.
love them and
They're big on social media too.
Yeah,
they have a big
amazing.
content page.
and I went there for probably like 5 years.
Nice.
So I love them. The manager over there, his name's Brian. He's incredible. We actually had our sons at the same time. And he's younger. He's doing a really good job over there. So if you want to
Good.
go to Orange Theory, I would definitely say go over there.
Love that.
But yeah, we're just big restaurant people. That's
Yeah,
really where I go.
yeah.
I'm like shopping. I feel like I go over to Glen Mills a lot. Like I'm sorry, is the Pink Turtle still there? Because I haven't been there in a minute.
Yes, still there.
I love
Yes,
the
Pink Turtle's amazing. So we're friends with the owners.
You are?
Yeah, so we're huge Pink Turtle fans, and I will go there for like a gift. Like, oh, my friend's pregnant, boom, I'm going.
Yes.
Oh, my friend's got engaged, boom, gift. They wrap it cute for you. They do it
Yes.
all, and you're just like, done. I'm out of
It's
here.
so good. They just have maintained that boutique so well. We go to the one a lot in Rehoboth as well. So I just like love that little boutique. That's like a really good gift one.
Yes.
That's one I also think
Yeah,
about. So
I
I would
love
say
that.
those are like my main ones.
What do you about pizza? You're a Jersey girl, so I feel like you've got to be very bougie
First
on
of all,
pizza.
They gotta get better with that around here,
We don't
okay?
have a lot of good pizza.
No, but that
we
new
don't.
spot Nick's that just opened.
Yes,
They
phenomenal.
have Detroit style pizza.
Yes. He's been on the pod. We're big fans of him.
Oh well, I can't wait to be friends with him.
And I want to have him back. I've been asking to have him back because I'm like, okay, now your whole life has changed in the last like 3 months. So we're trying to get him back on.
Well, now that I'm obsessed with them, I like read their whole website and everything, and like
He's like 24, 25.
no.
Yeah, he's a baby.
No, I can't take that. Well, I can't wait to go and like try it.
Go.
But I feel like their pizza is going to be really good. It's
phenomenal.
I love Detroit style pizza.
It's phenomenal and kid friendly, super kid friendly. They have like TVs and games and stuff. It's super cute.
I saw
there.
they have Pac-Man. That's my favorite game.
Yeah. So it's very, very kid friendly there, but also like date night. You can sit at the bar and
Yes, I saw that. I was like, this is amazing.
it's amazing, and that's like 5 minutes from you, right?
I might. It literally is. I might try to make my husband go there tonight.
Yeah, you should. You should.
that's
But
a really
look
good
up online reservations. I think
No, I couldn't
people
get
have been waiting.
I could not
Yeah.
get in. I'm like,
yes,
who do I
we're
have to
big
kill?
Nick's Pizza stands.
Yes.
Yes, so that's a good one. Anything you want to leave us with? Any like finishing notes? Anything you want people to like remember you for? And if not, just shout out your handles.
Oh my God. What do I want to be remembered for? Well, first, I just want everyone to come to TLS in Wilmington. It's at 1812 Neiman's Road. It opens on 4/15, and you can do all of the booking, scheduling. We're running a lot of promos. So from 4/15 to 5/15, we're doing 20% off all tans, retail, merch, everything. 20% off all the tan packages, which makes you
Nice.
actually save 35% on your sessions.
Wow.
And they don't expire. We're also doing a
Just like get my credit card.
we're also doing a monthly unlimited tans monthly membership, which I never do, but
Wow.
I did it when I opened the first salon, so I'm doing it for this salon, and we're only selling to 50 clients for that. So
my sister-in-law's going to be one of them.
Please,
Yeah, she'll be
tell
one of
her,
them.
Please.
Yeah.
$139 a month for unlimited spray tan. So it's like literally like 50% savings. It's
Wow.
crazy. But I just like want people to really enjoy this, and if they can get it affordably as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So we're running all those promos for the first whole month that we're open. So please come in, just book. Again, all the information you need is at tlstans.com. Our Instagram is at TLS_Spray Tan Bar.
Mm-hmm.
So again, all the information's on there as well. My personal TikTok is at The Juice with Jen. I know, it's so funny. It's because I used to drink a lot more tequila than I drink
Got
now.
it. Got
So
it. Now this is your juice. Yeah, coffee juice.
That's where that came from. But I have a lot of good spray tan information on that.
Yes.
But you can always reach out to me on the Instagram page. Me or my manager, Avery, responds to it. If there's anything you need to ask me specifically, she'll pass it off to me and I will respond to you, no problem. But I just want you guys to feel really safe. It's going to be really fun. It's just gonna
And guys too. My husband gets spray tans.
Honey,
Yeah.
we have so many guys.
I know, I'm sure.
But like we keep them under wraps.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
do you guys
yeah.
want to sneak out the back?
Yeah,
Because that's
yeah,
the way they act.
yes.
But I'm like, it's fine. Get a spray tan.
Right, just own it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, we have the guys all the time. So please just know that you'll feel very safe with us. It's exactly the space you want to be in, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have good music, good drinks, all the things.
I love it. I love
great.
it. Well, I can't wait. We're so excited to have you here in Wilmington. It's going to be amazing. And I will be a loyal customer. So get ready for me. I'll be coming in hot. But thank you so much for coming on. This is another awesome episode of Life on the Ave. And we'll catch you next week.
Thank you.